is a tall kneeling posterior expansion press. Now you're going to need something, whether that's a table or a bench or a coffee table, something that allows you to get your forearm into this 45-degree angle from my torso. So roughly about that position. Now I'm going to be setting up in a tall kneeling position. You could also do this standing if you're at like a kitchen bar or a countertop, something like that. The same principles and cues will apply. So I'm going to set up facing the table or whatever I'm using. Both palms are going to face towards me with my arm at that about 45-degree angle. Now I want to make sure that my rib cage is over my pelvis and my knees. I'm going to slightly posteriorly tilt my pelvis so I'm stacked. From here, I'm going to think reach back. So see how I kind of got my rib cage back? Now when I do that, I'm not losing any height in my skeleton. It's a little bit reach so my rib cage comes back. Now we're going to be focusing on one side, so in this case I'm going to do my left side. I'm going to place my right hand on my left chest, and I'm going to very gently push that way, and that's going to turn my sternum to the left. Now I'm pushing a little bit here, not enough to really get a ton of pec activation, maybe a tiny bit. From here I'm simply going to breathe. So I'm keeping that slight tucked position. I'm going to exhale first, enough that I feel some side core, or those obliques on that side. So exhale. Pause. I feel that tension. Then I'm going to breathe in. Exhale the air again. Pause, keep that tension. Breathe in softly through the nose. Now notice a couple things, that I've got a slight neck churn towards that side. If that gives you any discomfort, you can keep your head forward. We want a little bit of a churn to that side. And what you should be feeling here, so other than with a full exhale, some of that side core, is some air going right between that shoulder blade and the spine on the side that we're working. Now, really common mistakes here are people coming into that upper trap, so getting too high with that shoulder. We want to think almost reach that elbow away from us. That's that beginning cue. And the other piece is that they lose that stack position where they'll really kind of get forward or torso forward, hips back. And now this can either happen in tall kneeling or standing. So we want to make sure that we stay stacked the entire time through this movement.